Hey, it's your girl Ken, and I'm tuning in with yet another video.
Pinky ring sticking out, teacup filling at the brim, I just want a night out, ooh, with him and him and him. Yeah, top down AC with the Nicky nigga, wig bright, that's right, with the middle smith. Moonshine, my time, post a camera flick, no slick, rewind, got a poster hit, cup power.
Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you're having such a fantastic day. A little bit of check-in. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is life going? A lot is going on. Yes, I know. However, if it's meant to be, it'll be, go be. I don't get copyrighted because you two turn me up. Like they said, no leeway, no space. Okay, do it right, keep it tight, or get gone. I don't want to get gone. I just got here. I just got here. Okay, anyhow, so welcome back. As you can see from the title, probably over here. Am I psychic? Do I know it's over here? Well, the title, this is Creating Yourself Part 2. And this time we're creating ourselves from the outside. If you have not watched Part 1, go and watch Part 1. I literally recorded myself tooth and nail trying to bring that one to you because I am very, very, very passionate about this process that I am in, which is like starting over, finding myself. My birthday's about to come. And I am currently in pursuit of finding the wisdom before my age. I don't know what kind of fetish I have with that or what kind of desire, but nevertheless, it is an active desire that I have. And the more that I focus on it and go towards it, I find myself there every single time. So it is absolutely possible. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. As I said before in my last one, that there are 4 main emotional responses to whenever trauma hits your life. And that is fawn, freeze, fight, and flight. I made the first one that I made for the people who usually fawn and freeze. Those are methods for way to get you from being someone who fawns from situation and someone who freezes, because it's causing you to take action. It's causing you to create this kind of movement within your life where you have full and total control, because you're starting by the inside. When you start with the inside and you have that solidified, then you can find yourself without. And that's what this video is for. I'll be telling you 13 steps, advices, reasons on how to create your life from the outside. Something we all 1000% need, especially if we're starting over or trying to transition into another chapter, realm into our lives. So number 1, which is so perfect because before I release this episode or release this video, I have just released a weight loss chit chat where I'm talking about my goals for this month of April going into May, which is the beginning of May, which will be my birthday, and how I wanted to create my ideal version of my body that I saw for myself for years, but never felt motivated enough to really go for it and really do the thing. I was like, Kenya, if you want it, then do it. Not by this any means necessary, but kind of by any means necessary. I just want to see. I just want to know. So I gotta do it. And so the first one on the list is exercising. The best way to create yourself, or one of the top reasons or the ways that people create and reestablish themselves, is simply by exercising or creating a completely new body shape, whether that is gaining more weight or losing more weight, toning up, creating a figure, getting thicker, getting slimmer, getting, all the things. Whatever it is that you have ideally in your mind start to romanticize you looking like that and actively work towards it, because that is such a powerful way to create yourself from the outside. When you look good, you feel good, and we all know that. Number 2 is hair care, skincare, and hygiene. These are things from the outside. I mean, this is all physical. Let's get physical. Right? I told you, I'm not playing with you too. Whole song not gonna get sung. Not around these parts, brother. Not around these parts. We all know a good skincare day, a good hair regimen, a good hygiene regimen is going to completely amplify, especially if you are a girl, because a lot of girls or women, like when they're trying to transform or they're really feeling themselves, they take hair care, skincare, and hygiene very, very seriously. And that is because you are just giving yourself so much attention, and it's adding on to the if I look good, I feel good. But not only that I look good, I feel good, but I look good and I am good because I've been giving myself all of this work, time, and attention. You're basically reinforcing what you already feel about yourself. And I want to add this in. For somebody who has been a depressive for a very long time, now in this time, in this space that I am actively doing the do, I mean, hair care, skincare, or makeup and all the things, hygiene, mind you, I've always loved hygiene and showering things, but I've always have been a person before who had suffered with depression and didn't know why. And a lot of people who suffer with depression, it's hard for them to continuously take showers or romanticize hygiene or self-care because it's literally so much energy. And let me tell you, I just want to validate my past self real quick, because it is so much energy to go throughout your day doing the best you can and then have to come home
and wipe your booty
under them titties, in between all the crevices. And then you already know you went too long without shaving, so you gotta go ahead, hit the little one too. Like, and then wash, and then do skincare. It's a lot. I just want to validate myself, because even now in this place where I'm loving it, I still recognize it was a lot. It is a lot. However, I'm thinking more about the after effects, how I would feel. We're so into this feeling good. I know what I want to feel. I know what I know. Now it's time to do what I know and be confident and really take those steps to carry that out. Skincare, hair care, and hygiene is going to be 3 of the most beautiful things that you can do for yourself when creating yourself from the outside. Let's get into number 3. Number 3 is kind of a piggyback on number 2, and that is hairstyles and makeup. A lot of us in this time are really recreating or possibly pulling from behind of somebody or a version of ourselves that we've always loved and known ourselves to be, but we just haven't found the confidence or the wherewithal to actually implement that within our physical. And so some of the easier ways to be able to express or create yourself from the outside is literally painting or manipulating parts of ourselves so that it looks like who we are feeling like that day, who we're trying to be, who we see ourselves as. Like today, I knew I was going to do something where I was going to interact with people and I want to allude to colorfulness, so then I put the pink in the inside. You know, every other day, I never felt any inklings to wear anything like this in my eyes because I'm very much loving the consistent look, right? And with hair care, I love this hair look. I've loved it ever since I was a teenager. It's just clung on to me. I'm excited to see where my whole hair journey goes because I have different versions of myself in different hairstyles. I mean, I haven't even got to the 90s bob yet. 90s bob yet. 90s bob yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just now, like, you know, like in a little bang. Like, I'm feeling her. It's giving, it's not even giving Dora the Explorer. It's really giving 90s, but 2000s put together. But cutesy girl, but black power. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. But it's still giving luxury and all of this and feminine, but, you know, and girl boss, girl power. We only live once. We only live once, guys. So implementing Makeup, if you will, or no makeup, if you're somebody who's always worn it, it's going to completely change your mind to make you or create you into somebody who you've never been or who you've always wanted to show up as, but never had the confidence or the, like I said, wherewithal to do it. So I want to see those creative hairstyles. I want to see that makeup. I want to see you transform your life completely by just making these simple changes to create yourself from the outside. Number 4 on creating yourself from the outside is going to be, of course, your outfits. What are you going to say about the makeup, the hair, the hygiene, the exercise, and not touch on the outfits? What? Baby, we're creating ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think I mentioned this back in number 1 or part 1 about drawing out the outfits you like to wear, or drawing out or having an idea, a set idea of how you want to look like. And that way, when you go out and you're finding outfits, it'd be something that you've created, something that you've conjured, something that you've literally set your mind and pictured on yourself. So when you do get the thing, it's like you're reinforcing to your mind and your reality, if I can see it, if I can dream it, I can be it. And I have so much clothing, so much inspiration in my wardrobe right now that have me feeling so many types of versions of myself, like super cool or super dainty or super beautiful or super fit, super curvy, super skinny, or any of these things, super tall or super small. It just depends on exactly what you want to portray. And you can achieve a lot of this through the textures of the outfit, through the look, through the feel, through the brand. And we all have our different ideas when it comes to this, but creating your outfits and who you want to dress and show up into the world like, that's going to do wonders about creating yourself from the outside. Number 5 on creating yourself from the outside is going to be material maintenance and customization. And this can kind of go into like jewelry and things, but this is basically making your surroundings very unique. Like, say if you have a car and you've never customized your car before, but you've always liked people customizing their car. I'm just using a real example because I've done this. Go out and customize your car. Make the things that you like you know. And this is not just for your car, but your car, your room, your space, even if it's just a little area around you that completely yells, this is me, this is real, this is me. Do that it completely reminds your mind all of the time that you are you and that you are true to you. So go out and customize the things that needs to be customized, and pick up that material maintenance that makes your life so much easier. Whether it is crazy to somebody else, if you need a juicer, get that juicer. Because if the juicer screams you, it screams you. It is what it is. And if the juicer got to be pink and bedazzled that junk out. What are you going to say? Not a word. Not a word. You heard? I didn't hear because it wasn't a word. So number 6 on creating yourself from the outside is going to be choices. We are the sum of the choices that we make. Our life is a reflection of every decision, every choice that we made and we acted or said or did upon, and it created us, our reality today. Choices is going to be one of the, basically the structural foundation on creating yourself no matter what you're doing. And in choices, you're really just deciding on the fundamentals of you. Like, are you a person that, are you waking up early? Are you staying up late? Are you meditating? Like, decide your choices. Are you somebody who just doesn't curse? Are you somebody who doesn't care anymore? Making these choices is 100% going to help you with the identifying who you are, and this will help with setting boundaries, because when you set boundaries, you're literally not doing things that you used to do or things you don't want to do. And by making your daily choices on just already who you will be and who you are, you set yourself up for complete greatness, because you're no longer wasting time, but instead redirecting your time on continuing to maintain who you are and who you already said you were going to be. So always utilize your choices and your decisions in life. And the more you make them towards yourself, you will see how your entire world starts to change and shift directly to your favor. Number 7 on creating yourself from the outside is going to be investments and money management. Yes, investments and money management. As we all know, money and investments are things that are tangible, things that we can spend, things that we use to completely fund our life, our lifestyle, our belly, our hair, our lashes, our skincare, all of the things. And being able to have knowledge and make healthy decisions when it comes to your finances is going to be one of the sole reasons on why your future looks the way it looks, because you decided to be frugal, you decided to download acorns, you decided to stack away a bag of cash. Actually, I'm going to keep my cash and use my credit card, or use my card. I'm going to start using credit cards in order to build up credit. Like, it doesn't, not saying it doesn't matter, but you determine for yourself how you're going to go about investing and managing your money. Create a budget, create an outline, create even your dream budget on how you want your life to be. Create everything. I went as far as, it's kind of as a money management, however, sort of, but I created a budget on, if I was making this amount of money, this is how I would budget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had 3,000, if I was making 3,000 a month, if I'm making 1,000 a month, if I'm making 2,000, if I'm making 50K, whatever it is. You need to know how you're going to be managing that money, how much is going to every place that you need it to go. And really think of everything, because when you think of everything, everything gets taken care of. So money management is going to be one of the other fundamental things that you need to do to create yourself from the outside. Number 8 on creating yourself from the outside is going to be diction and education. Some people utilize education and some people do not. Some people see it as a benefit, some people do not. Either way, some sort of education and some form of diction and some form of literary knowledge is going to take you super far in life. People love to say, oh, you speak so proper, you speak so well, you're such a communicative person. It's good. Interviews, it's good on your resume, it's good in life. It's good to have the paperwork sometimes, and sometimes it's just good to be the paperwork. I mean, sometimes you just got to fake it till you make it. Learn how to present yourself with the correct amount of diction and education. And I don't care if you're going to YouTube University in order to carry this stuff out. Go and go faithfully so you're able to show up into the world however you need to show up, so that you can impress people you need to impress. Because it's not what you know sometimes, it's who you know. But what you know is going to take you farther than who you know, because some people fall off. But you can never lose what's right here in this beautiful, precious mind of yours. Number 9 on creating yourself from the outside is getting some help. And I'm talking life coach, mentor, counseling, or therapy. If I was like everybody else, I would definitely plug in BetterHelp. Not that I've used it, just so I can emphasize the importance of being able to talk out your feelings, being able to have a shoulder to lean on, having somebody who's wiser than you, giving you knowledge. Now, mind you, everything that you ever need in this life is definitely within you. Your mentors, your life coaches are going to speak life in you and pull out of you things that you already know that you are. But it's up to you in order to listen to these things and actually carry them out, which you should anyway. I really do encourage sitting in silence, talking to yourself, meditations, guided meditations, speaking to your inner child, speaking to your current self, visualizing, manifesting through speaking, reading the Word of God, reading stories and books about the world, so that you are such a well-rounded person. But if you do not want to do that, or you do not know how to go about that, getting a mentor, getting a life coach, getting a therapist, getting a counselor is going to 1,000% help you. And if you don't know how to get that in person, go on YouTube. I know Tim Ross is really good if you want a mentor. That's who my mentor is right now, and a lot of other people.
Guess we'll never know until we're really whole. The world be getting cold, but I'm getting older too. I'm maxing out the mall. Yeah, talk is hard. Love is back, getting on.
That's who my mentor is right now, and a lot of other people